Hey, what's up, guys? I see there's a few people hanging out here right now. This is Yonge and Dundas Square in downtown Toronto. Today is Friday, August 14th. It's currently 1:52 p.m. and the temperature is 26 degrees Celsius, although it feels quite a bit hotter than that. Let me see here. All messages are visible. Hello, Maddie. Can you guys see this? Action Kid, what's up? Alex. Hey, guys. You're gonna have to go easy on me. I can see it, but it's not really too smooth. I can see it. Maybe it's is it streaming in 720p? Like I said, this is a test stream. Maybe if I go somewhere, yeah, we can see, but it's not the best. All right, let's try to relocate. I didn't promise anything for this stream, so famous last words. Why are you actually live? Yeah, it looks a little bit choppy on my display. The stream is a bit choppy, but it's 720p. I'm getting honked at. So I'll have to figure out if this is because of the network I'm on or if it's my hardware. I did just reboot my phone right before I did this. We're in behind Dundas Square. This building was actually built as an Olympic museum of sorts. It was originally called Torch, but now it's... Hey, Susan. Hey, Robert. Hey, Shiri. Sorry, what was that, Action Kid? I missed that. Oh, your plan was throttling YouTube. Yeah, that's something I'll have to look into. As you guys know, there's not too many streamers that actually stream from Toronto because the mobile plans here are absolutely terrible. They're outrageously expensive and they're not particularly fast. Hi, Sue. Oh, we've got a... Hopefully this guy doesn't copyright strike me. I am showing a live performance of him. I really just wanted to come down here and try this. Hi, Carol. Hi, Brandon. Was that you in the thumbnail? Yes, that was me. Carolina, what's up? Former co-worker. Have you taken routes through the University of Toronto? Yes, I have. I haven't this year yet. What's up, guys? If it's our number one troll. Hi, Clarissa. No, sorry, I'm not Asian. If that's your thing, you should try watching The Action Kid. This is a pretty poor facsimile. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm talking through a stupid cloth mask. Could you please? Awesome. I'm using a pretty good mic, so I want to get out of this area. I think it might have something to do with the streaming quality. If not, came for the thumbnail. So I just recorded a walk through there, the atrium on Bay. Hey KJ, and then I headed through the Eaton Center. I just wanted to check it out in a weekday afternoon. So I will try to get that uploaded for this weekend. I had a walk or a bike ride this morning. Hey Canadian Ram. And YouTube, after being uploaded for 12 hours, still hadn't processed it in 4K. So that's why there was no video today. I had to kill it. I'm currently re-uploading it right now. And yesterday on the accidental live stream, I found out for a minute there the video was perfect. Yeah, this intersection's always a bit of a cluster, you know what. So I'm gonna head over to the dangerous east side. Maybe we can catch some better internet. Watching the Raptors game. How are the Raptors doing? Thanks, Peter. The other thing is, this apparently burns about 1 gigabyte of data per hour, and I've only got 6 gigabytes on my plan. So I have to make a decision if I'm going to, oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna have to make a decision if I'm going to upgrade my plan or not. Have you thought about, dude, I just started streaming on YouTube. This is like minute 1. Action Kid tried Twitch, and I think he said he's sticking with YouTube for now. Let's just head down Victoria Street. It's a nice quiet street. Raptors are winning by 1, that's good. I am an international student. Please upgrade. We want more videos like this. Well, I'm going to have to see the quality for myself. I'm a bit picky on quality. That's awesome. And if this is not good quality, I might have to look at changing providers. But the provider I'm with is the only one that works in the subway. So I can actually take you guys down into the subway right now. Quality is good, frame rate is bad. I'd rather, maybe I'll try using the OBS app instead of the YouTube app. It might be trying to push too high of a frame rate. Can I meet you? Maybe. Maybe I'll have some kind of meet here. They should sweep Brooklyn, but I say Raps in 5. Yeah, this is freedom right now. I'm looking into OBS. The YouTube app didn't give me any control over any of the settings. It does look quite choppy on my screen here. Plus Guardian Mask 4K Wanderer. Yes, it is. Which street is this? This is Victoria Street. So this is a north to south street that is in between Church and Yonge. Can you do videos? Yes, I can. What mic do you use? I'm using a, hi Jeanette, happy Friday. I'm using a Shure MVL lav mic. So a bit of construction here. This is the St. Mike's emergency room. I got this mic for, how about strolling? That's the other way. I'll probably do a walk through Ryerson at some point. Could you tell me what the approx rent is in Toronto for a condo? One bedroom, about $2,200 with no parking. Can you do videos on? Yeah, I can. I'll be doing some from Mississauga. I don't know about Brampton. That's kind of out of the way, but perhaps. Yeah, Toronto and Vancouver in particular are very expensive, but Montreal, not so expensive. That would be my third choice of cities. There's the back of the theater. I didn't exactly pick a good route here, did I? Yes, Massey Hall is getting what looks like an exterior cleanup. It looks quite nice now. Yeah, Shri, that's for sure. It's very expensive. It would be cool if you did videos in Ottawa. Yeah, that I was hoping to get out to Ottawa this summer, but it wasn't a good idea. Of course, I was also hoping to get out to New York. And I was hoping to spend a month or two this winter overseas, but it looks like that won't be happening. How is the COVID situation? You know, the COVID situation, well, it's good, but we just had a scare. One of the strip clubs downtown had one of their employees was infected, and there were over 500 customers or people passing through while that employee was there and infected. So there's a bit of a scare for that right now, but other than that, we're seeing record new low numbers every day. Toronto General Hospital has nobody in their ICUs or in the hospital at all for COVID. So it's quite different. And you know, well, that was in the news, yes. There was a COVID scare at a strip club. Why they're allowed to open, I don't know. It seems to be bars and clubs are the main culprit in the US, probably because people lower their inhibitions. Show your face. Didn't I already show it? I'm just going to continue heading south. These stupid sunglasses, but everyone has their needs. And if I miss any chats, I apologize. It's kind of hard to watch this. Hello from Scotland. I'm actually of Scottish heritage. Any plans on videos from Montreal and Vancouver? Eventually. Nice, everyone is live walking. Yeah, Action Kid really kicked off this trend.
Yes.
So this is Richmond Street. Hi, Robert. Maybe I'll take this mask off. Sports cars, bro. If I see a sports car, I will point the camera at it. Don't get hit while walking. Oh, if you watch my next cycling video, there's 2 instances where I almost get smoked by cars. Not really. I've been only as far north as cottage country. Thanks, Fiona. I think what I'll do is I'll head down to Birksey Park. Do you think Toronto is moving towards more reopening? I think we are, but this is the last stage. So after stage 3, it'll just be city restrictions. The province doesn't have any more stages than stage 3. Do some vlogs, bro. Want to know about you. Well, here's your chance. Ask a question. This channel was supposed to be about experiencing Toronto as a pedestrian or cyclist would see it. More specifically, as I see it. I tend to just walk really fast and look around places, and that's kind of the basis for the channel, not really me. I hope one day your channel will be much bigger. I hope so too. But I'm quite happy with where it is now. Jeanette, you're amazing. Thank you. The first thing I'm going to do after this stream is go get an iced coffee, and that will be courtesy of you, so thank you so much. Who is your favorite Shrek character? Probably Donkey. What do you do for a living? That's a bit personal. I sat in an office, banging my head against the wall for quite a while. But lately I did that from home, and I'm taking an extended leave from work. My plan was to just hang out in Asia, just so you know I have autism. Oh, that's okay. Sully, that's nothing wrong with that. Why aren't you cycling today? Hey, what's open on the path? Do you have, yes, Shri, I do have a Patreon. There's a link to it in the description for this. I don't think I'll be cycling. 4K Wanderer, you're awesome, buddy. Thank you. You know, I've been following your channel, and I have to say, your quality is on point. 4K Wanderer, just keep it up. It's a long, steady grind, but I'm sure more and more people will start paying attention to your channel. Mark, thank you. That's awesome, Mark. Much appreciated. Are you okay? Are you going to walk with Action Kid? You know, I've been chatting with Action Kid. Sean, awesome. Thanks, Sean. Shout out to everyone in this chat. There are some patrons in this chat I've noticed. And everybody who's... How are you watching the comments? I am squinting at my screen very carefully, so I do apologize if I miss a comment. Which car do you own? I own a single-speed bicycle. So as for Action Kid, yeah, I would love to hang out with him and do a walk with him, and I think he'd be open for it. It's just a matter of New York and Toronto aren't exactly accessible to one another right now. There's also another channel based in New York called Walk, Ride, Fly. I've been talking to the guy who runs that channel. That's an awesome channel. His videos are super high quality. And I think he's just got into live streaming, so I have a big YouTube channel and I want to promote your videos if you want. That's okay. I don't need, I'm all about organic growth. So this is King Street. Are there many shootings in Toronto? No. So we're about to do some jaywalking. Could you show us the Flatiron building? Yes, I will go show you that. Someone mentioned CJ Hoyle. CJ Hoyle, yeah, CJ is a legend in Toronto. Oh, you don't have to apologize. There's no obligations to donate. I might need to take out a second mortgage to pay these data bills, but that's okay. I'm going to see if the culprit for this choppiness in the stream, maybe there's a way to bump the bitrate down and make things a bit smoother. Like I said in my community post, this is very much a experimental stream. Oh. This is also a new gimbal I just bought yesterday. Do you take ferry rides on the summer on the lake? Occasionally. That's the way to get to the lake. Tech Explorers, no, we don't. We have the worst data plans in the world. They're the most expensive, and they're terrible, and coverage is terrible. If I move to Toronto, can I walk with you, Harry? If you don't mind being on this channel, sure, we could probably arrange that. The Enterprise, have you or Action Kid ever walked the path to where? Sorry, that disappeared. And thanks for the super chat. From front to college, I've done from front up to the Eaton Center. I agree, worst data plans ever coming from the UK. Yes, the three companies that sort of run it are way too expensive, and the only other company is Freedom. And they have a bit of a iffy track record. Their data is much better lately, but outside of the city of Toronto, it's not so good. Inside of the city of Toronto, it's really good. But I'm hearing word that this stream is a bit choppy, so hopefully we can get to the age of this. What's your age, bro? All right. How old do you think I am? I'll give you a chance to guess. If you guess my age, I will confirm it. 25, 28. You guys. Wow, you guys are off by over 10 years. There we go, Paula. You're pretty close. Paula almost got it. $35, 28, 28. Oh man. Nobody has said it yet. 38. Oh, so 70. Yes, we finally have it. Everyone's doing face reveals now, I guess. 35. No, I'm actually mid-30s. 39. There we go. We finally got one. I'm 39. Square root of 1. Yes. No receding hairline. Yes, I inherited some good genes in that department. You look young. Yeah, I try to live a stress-free life. Thank you. I think it always helps not to really care while you're at work. Don't let any of my former bosses hear that. But are you married? No, I'm not. When are you going to walk with Action Kid? I am in Berksea Park. And this fountain here. Did someone ask me if I feel weird? Don't you feel weird recording videos on the roads? No, I don't. Walking commuter. Yeah, so one of these statues here is a cat. Let's see if we can find the cat. Show him the L Tower. You mean the boot? What are you talking about, eh? There's the cat. Perhaps 4K Wanderer, if 4K Wanderer is down for it. I'm actually doing a collab video tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll be meeting up with the Ken Continuum. His name is Ken. Are those dogs real? Yes, they're real. They were turned into stone by a wizard to be eternally preserved. There's the L Tower. It was originally to have a boot-like feature at the bottom. Yeah, Ken's videos are great. I'm really looking forward. I'm gonna meet him tomorrow for the first time. Well, we've seen each other a number of times. Your walks are so enjoyable. Thank you, Susan. I've done my best to emulate Action Kid over the years. Yeah, Toronto is very similar to Chicago. Chicago has a richer history of skyscrapers. Hi, Loki. How many countries have you visited? I've visited Canada, the US, Cuba, Mexico, never Europe, believe it or not. Japan, Korea, Taiwan, China, Cambodia, Vietnam, the Philippines, Indonesia. Ooh, probably missing. I used to live in Korea, so a lot of Asian ones. Sorry, who is Ken? Ken is from the Ken Continuum. No, I haven't. I haven't met Topia, or Topia. He's been doing this very long. Whoa, Surinder, are you serious? Surinder. Did I just see 40 of something? I don't know what that is, but thank you. Canada is better than America. Some parts. It's always subjective. You can't say for sure one is ever better. Yeah, I would love to go to India. I was hoping to have 2-3 months off and just kind of set up camp in an apartment in Thailand this year and travel around Asia. That's 40 rupees, yeah. Hey man, 1 rupee is good. Which university did you go to? I went to York University. Yeah, I've showed Ryerson University a few times, but I'll show it again. You need to see India. I think I do. So this is the area I'll be walking around with Ken tomorrow. This is the St. Lawrence neighborhood. Favorite neighborhood to live in? Probably this one. I used to live here and it's quite fantastic. How do you manage to live stress-free in Toronto? I guess it's called not being overly serious at work. I'm going to cross the street and try to get a better look at this building. Here we go. We're jaywalking now. No pedestrian crossing. Look at that. Action Kid would be proud. You are rich to travel like that. There's the Flatiron building. Whoop. Are you paranoid when walking? You know, that was one of the big hang-ups. Not filming the videos, but when I started doing the narrated videos. Harry Chen, thank you, from Hong Kong. Johnny Strides, are you? Thank you very much. Are you from? Support from HK. Harry, you are more than welcome if you wish to move to Toronto. I went to Hong Kong for the first time several years ago, and it was an incredible city. Bye, Mike. And it's real sad to see all the civil strife that's happening there right now. So one of the walks coming up soon will be straight ahead at the Distillery District. I'll be doing that for Jeanette, who's one of our Patreon members. She's requested that. What alarm is that? It is, oh, it's a very nice look at St. James Cathedral. Thank you, 4K, I can see that. And if the quality isn't too good, I think that's a pretty good turnout. Shri, yes I am. I was born here. Can you speak Quebecois? No, I can't. Yeah, Susan, I know. It's I think the bit rate is a bit too high. I don't know how I can adjust that midstream, so hopefully the next stream will be better. No, I can't speak French. Try our new luxury recliners. This is an excellent discount theater. So I said the stream was going to be about 30 minutes to an hour when I announced it, so I guess I'll just keep on walking around the block and come back to a subway station. Sure I can, Em. Sorry, I speak more Korean than I do French. Where are you now? I am in front of the St. Lawrence Market, where I will be tomorrow with Ken. I'm just kind of hunting for a better signal. It seems it's not the signal that's the problem, it's the, any chance you could go by Steam Whistle? Sure. I'll, whoa, what is Canada's national dish? Probably some type of northern animal, like a moose. Thanks, Luke and Sar. Sorry, it's really hard to see this chat. I don't know how these other streamers do it. How many languages do you know, sir? I know English. Yeah, the distillery district is not too far, but I'll be going there next week. I was actually at the distillery district the other day. Yeah, sorry about the quality, guys. It is a first effort, and we are in the worst part of the world for data. I can't wait to see my data usage after this. I'm going to sample with another streaming software to see if I can get this choppiness improved, because I did a speed test and it's giving me 25 up, which should be more than enough. You could stream in 4K at that speed. So I'm currently heading north on, this is Jarvis Street. Your voice is clear, thank you. How do you pronounce Toronto? I kind of say with a very soft second T, Toronto. I barely pronounce it. When is the coldest there? Definitely January, February, maybe December. So this is King Street East. Do you prefer winter or summer? I prefer spring or fall. If I had to choose, I would take summer. I generally save all my vacation up for the winter. Okay, good night. Someone said good night in the chat. That's all I saw. Thanks for doing these videos. You're welcome. Not enough people wear masks. Yeah, but we're outside, indoors. Mask compliance is very high. You make a great, sorry, I didn't read that whole comment. You make a, hello in Barrie. Yeah, I think the bit rate is too much to handle right now. Apparently the picture is clear, but it's a bit too choppy. I need to lower the bit rate, and that should smooth out the stream. Maybe it's trying to stream at 30 or 60. I could always bump that down to 24 as well. These are all lessons for the future. You should become a tour guide. Best stripping club in Toronto. I couldn't tell you. Is there an Arab street? There are areas throughout the city, for sure. Ooh, greetings in Yorkville. Did you hear about the strip? Yes, Young. I talked about that earlier this stream. Some people were asking. I don't think it's anywhere close to a possible. I think there were 500 people that passed through the brass rail, but I don't think we're going to see 500 cases. I just kind of panicked when I couldn't find my phone in my pocket, but I realized it's in front of me. I'm heading down to the office. I think the TTC is fairly reasonable right now. What price is iPhones? I think the iPhone price is pretty consistent with the American price. Just convert it from USD to Canadian. I don't know, I'm not an Apple person. So nice to see. Thank you, Robert. What is the difference between live stream and how? Well, the live stream, for one thing, is a lot more interactive. I'm also using entirely different equipment. You should do more videos in Spadina. Yeah, I need to do more videos from all over. But yeah, I'm using a new gimbal for this. I think the Galaxy phones are similar to their US prices. I don't think you're going to see much difference. What is the name of the church? This is St. James Cathedral, which is the site of the oldest church in the city of Toronto. And this street is named Church Street. From which device? I'm streaming from a Galaxy S8 Plus, which, since this is in 720p, you don't really need a high-end phone camera to stream unless you're trying to do night streams. It's really the data that's the hold up here. The phone certainly has plenty of processing power. See if I can fix that. Yes, I have monetized my channel. Someone said something about you should have a day that we can. Yeah, maybe if things get a little bigger. Is Mississauga? No, I actually did a bike ride to Mississauga the other day, but the video didn't record properly. Marcus M, you are the man. Thank you. Thanks, Marcus. That is hugely appreciated. These super chats have covered my cost of transit, got me a nice cold coffee. I think it's definitely going to be, you're doing great, love this, keep it up. Thanks, Peter. I think the next challenge is just going to be to figure out the streaming quality. If I have to join your Patreon, you should get something from, thank you, Young. Amazing. So, no problem, get yourself a coffee, McDonald's. Well, I think I can, Jeanette put forth $5, so I'm gonna get a nice iced coffee with that. I'm still trying to figure out my gimbal. Yeah, the gimbal, do you use an Osmo Pocket, Brain Chill? Sorry, I felt the guy walking way too close to me. He was just kind of, that guy right there, he was pretty much stepping on my heels. Osmo Mobile 3, yeah, I'm using the Feiyutech Pocket Vlog, but to me, every gimbal feels really weird. I've kind of got my finger jammed on the button. Are you walking around or just in, no, I'm just randomly walking. I was hoping at some point this stream would get better and I would find a spot of data, but apparently I think it's just pushing far too high a bit rate. Yeah, sorry, RJ. Hello, Johnny. I've always been curious. But let me read that. Do you know the other channel? I don't know him, but I certainly know him. Do you know about the exemptions for face and mask coverings? I don't. I think that if you have a medical condition, you're exempt, and I don't think you have to prove it. I also personally think that if you are exempt, you should at least be wearing a face shield or visor, though. That way you won't get dirty looks from anyone else. No, I don't think it's the resolution. It's 720p is the right resolution. It's just the bit rate. I'm going to try using a different streaming app next time. So this is Adelaide Street. Can you turn left now? This way? Or did I just, is this the left you meant? Church Street used to have streetcars. Maddie, you just got me a steak from the keg, buddy. Thank you. I just walked into a parky thing. Maddie, if you check his channel out, he's got some neat bike rides from the city of London, and I'm assuming he'll start doing them from Toronto when he gets here.
How much are the bags in Toronto? Or they're like sealed in the pack?
What I'm going to do is play around and try to do some different settings and see if I can improve this in private streams. Wow, NAMI reopened? Where? Let's take a look. It looks like they're probably preparing for evening service. Sorry, I missed a question there. Guys, you need to bear with me. This is really hard. What kind of job do you have that you're able to travel? Well, I can tell you something about that. When I got my last job and they sent me an offer, I didn't care to negotiate on salary. I simply pushed for 5 weeks vacation and they accepted. So I've typically had 4 to 5 weeks every year, and I kind of try to maximize that. I'll do a couple of 2-week vacations and then a 1-week vacation. Leave your sunglasses off so we can see your face. Yes, I will do Montreal one day. There we go. Do you know each other? Where do you get the dirt from? I don't know. Wanderer, not on the Middle East. What field are you in? You could say I'm in, or at least I was in, because I'm taking an extended break, but global casualty insurance. Thank you. Someone called me handsome. They might need to get their eyes checked. Can't see any no, there are, all the supercars will be up in North York or at Yorkville. Hey. I just got 10,000 steps. Come to Asia. Yes, Robert, I love Asia. And I won't lie, the value you get there is simply unmatched. Canada Post is quite slow. Canada Post can either be lightning fast or the slowest thing in the world. Thank you so much for doing the riding vids. Oh, hi, Denise. I'll wave back at you. Hey. Yeah, the riding vids are super fun. Yeah, RJ, it seems to be a bit better, but it's still kind of choppy. I don't know what's up with that. Stream looks a lot clearer. Do you know when schools can open? I think schools are opening in February, but it'll be a mix of from home. It's very hot today. Grab a hot dog well, not while I'm holding the gimbal, but actually I haven't eaten hot dogs. Thanks, Marty. There will be more as soon as I figure out how to boost the quality of this. I might do a few more like this if I can't. Is the path open in the summer? That's a good question. I would like to go down to the path, but I have a feeling that this connection will crap out. Greetings to Algeria. What's my favorite dish? I would say it's north up Yonge Street. I would say probably cheese duck galbi. It's a Korean dish. How do you feel about the sound of cars hitting roads? I think that's, yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. Thank you, BJ. Miguel, I started off at Dundas Square. I probably won't be going back up there. So we are in the financial district. The walk I'm doing with Ken tomorrow will be from the St. Lawrence Market area into this area. That's all we have planned, but it'll be a conversational walk, I think, between the two of us. What are your favorite places, Johnny? Right now in the city, it's probably just parks. Riverdale Park, maybe? When the leaves... We are under my favorite skyscraper in the city of Toronto. Since you mentioned dishes of food, poutine, I don't know if we'll be able to see this, but that's my favorite skyscraper in the city. Thanks, Susan. I ordered a gimbal off Amazon yesterday, but then I decided to just run out and buy a gimbal. I didn't want to wait. If anyone's seen the TV show Suits, that's where they filmed it. That's the Bay Adelaide Center. And there's a third building being added to it right there. Where do you go for vacation? I usually go somewhere like Southeast Asia just because it's a long flight, but once you get there, you get a really nice hotel, $100 a night, and your daily costs are probably under 20 bucks a day. So you can really live really well. Amazing food, plus beaches, scenery, everything you want. It's really great. What's the most dangerous part of Toronto? I don't know. People say it's Queen and Sherbourne. I've heard some people say it's Malvern up in Scarborough or Jane and Finch, but I don't really feel like there's too many super dangerous places here. Johnny, quality is much better. Thanks, Brain Chill. I think there's probably better coverage in this area. Do you own a house or condo? I own neither. Okay, guys, so I said I would do this for like an hour. So when I get back up, I think I'll walk up to Dundas and we'll circle back to Dundas Square and then I'll call it a walk. How do you know the next time you're live? I don't know. This is just I need to just tinker around with the settings a bit and maybe boost my data plan. What's the most posh area to live? Definitely the Bridle Path. If not, parts of Rosedale, Moore Park, Hoggs Hollow, and Forest Hill. There's a look south down Bay Street. I really didn't think of a plan. You're right, Susan, it's very weird. I mean, Fridays are typically not the busiest days, especially in the summer. A lot of people are taking off, but there's also a lot of tourists and visitors that would normally be here that aren't here. Go to Nathan Square. All right, maybe that's the plan. I'll go to Nathan Phillips Square, turn on post notification. You will get to know when Johnny is live. That is true. Is 7-Eleven gone? No, it's right there. You're trying to confuse me. That's a very good plan. I'm going to go to, it's 2:43. We're going to go to City Hall, Nathan Phillips Square, and then I'll wrap this up. This is pretty new. Do you ever take the, yes, I take the TTC almost every day. Is Hank Carr still doing his thing on Bloor and Young? I couldn't tell you. All right, so we're gonna go check out the Toronto sign at City Hall, then I'll sit down and we'll count this thing down. We'll be around an hour, so I think that's about a gigabyte of data. My month just started and I only have 6 gigs. 4K Wanderer agreed. 4K Wanderer, where in the city are you, if you're paying attention? Brian Stiles or Colin Mockery, those guys are hilarious. Do you live with your mom or dad? I live with, well, my dad is no longer around and my mom is up in Niagara Falls. Don't delete your live streams. Do you buy TTC monthly passes? I used to. I am with Freedom Mobile, and the reason I'm with Freedom is because they're not a flaming ripoff like the other ones. Also, you can use your data in the subway. There's Old City Hall. Do a Q&A. Well, this is kind of a Q&A. Maybe I'll do, like yesterday, I was just on my balcony and I found out that stream sucked because I was uploading a video from, and apparently that's where all the data was going. So I was on Wi-Fi. I should have been able to stream 1080p no problem from home. So maybe I'll do a Q&A from home at some point where I could sit there. I am at City Hall. Oh, hi Sandip. You can wave. TTC should really offer and charge for, well, they have free Wi-Fi. But Wi-Fi is kind of annoying because you got to get down there and you have to log in every time. We're gonna stalk a pigeon. Or let's just go across the street. And Dundas Square has, yeah, I think Dundas Square does have Wi-Fi, but as soon as you leave the vicinity, you're going to lose it. Where can I get good jerk chicken downtown? You can actually get it everywhere. There's a restaurant called The Real Jerk. That's really good. There's Albert's. No, I didn't, Andrew. Normally, these food trucks, there'd be a lot more food trucks, and there'd be a significantly long line. What is my dream car? My dream car is one that is free and doesn't use any fuel. Good stuff, John. I don't think this stream, the problem is freedom. I think I'm just trying to push too high of a bit rate than it can handle. I just need to lower that. Where are the ladies and gents doing Tai Chi? I don't know. I know that they do that, is it Falun Gong? Sometimes in front of the Chinese embassy as a protest, or the Chinese consulate, but that's really more of a political protest. I've seen people in front doing it. Oh. Have I lost signal? I don't see any chats coming through. Can we see the protest? What's this place called? This place is called Planet Earth. This is Nathan Phillips Square and Toronto City Hall. You walk to Queen's Park, not now. Yes, we're here. And I wonder, video quality went up. Yeah, I'm imagining it fluctuates as you go through the city. Wait, they have drained the water? Yep, the fountain at Birksey Park also wasn't running. It's not uncommon for this to be where they hold a lot of events. Yeah, it's quite unusual to see it like this. Have you tried Maggie? No, I haven't. Yep, I think all the fountains are shut. I'm going to see if I can go up top. I'm actually planning. Do you like soccer, bro? I like all sports, pretty much. No, I can't. I was hoping that we could go up there. Show Ryerson, you should upload a video to talk about Speaker's Corner. I remember Speaker's Corner. So I was hoping to record one more walk while I was downtown today. Talk to John Tory. I don't think I'd have too many good things to say to John Tory. Did the Raptors win, guys? Ain't you? Well, I recorded a walk before this, and I wanted to just try this out, and then record. Let's go Raptors, it's halftime. And then record another walk after this. I feel kind of bad because I was supposed to do daily uploads, but today got screwed up. Did you vote for Trudeau last time? I reluctantly voted for Trudeau. I'm not a Liberal or a Democrat. I'm not an NDP supporter. I just pick and choose what I like. I'm not a Doug Ford fan, but I do support some of the things he's done. I'm not a Donald Trump fan, but I do like maybe 1% of his policies. I think it's the most pragmatic approach, not to, good night, to be associating yourself with one political ideology or party. Thank you, Polar Max. Alex, I want to see you. All right. What do you think about Trudeau's scandal? I think that Trudeau can't seem to help himself from getting into trouble. So you are a swing vote. You could say that. I would say I'm a reasonable vote. Okay, I'm just gonna grab a seat here and we'll finish this up. You are handsome. Why, thank you. He is a hot guy. I prefer. Canadians are always apologizing. Sorry about that. You look better version of Jessica Jones. How old are you, Carla? Can someone fill Carla in? We had a guess my age game earlier. Thank you, Jeanette. I'm very close to go getting that iced coffee, courtesy of you. Sorry, it's not a water, but it will be nice and cold. So we've just gone over 1 hour. Thanks, Brain Chill. Where are you getting your iced coffee? I'm getting it from the first place I see that's not a Tim Hortons. Nothing against Tim Hortons, but it's Jeanette Street. We're going to get something a little nicer than that. Thank you, Susan. Okay, guys, so I'll just throw out a 1-minute warning here on this stream. I've still got some work to do in terms of improving it. But it seems the picture quality is okay. It's just a bit too choppy. You should do more biking tour. Yes, I should, Ronnie. And now that I have weekdays free to myself, I'm planning on doing that. Longo's has Italian coffee stand. Thank you, 4K Wanderer. Good luck with your channel and future videos. I'm always watching everything. That stream was funny. Can we get your number or Instagram? You can, however, I have promised my Patreon members questions and answers and more in-depth responses. I'm happy to give 1 or 2 line answers to you on Instagram or help you out with the City of Toronto. But I do have to keep that benefit for the Patreon members. So feel free to ask me, but just know that it will be a more personalized response on Patreon, just because that's one of the benefits I promised them. You didn't Ritik, I tried to, but I uploaded an hour-long cycling video, but it failed because YouTube didn't process it in 4K. So I'm currently re-uploading it right now. Your videos are really good. I always watch. Thank you. Thanks. So thank you guys for all the super chats. That's amazing. I was not expecting that. This cool dude. Yes, Susan, hopefully I can do this a few times a week. Once I figure out, I'll probably do it again a few more times with this kind of quality until I can get it. Memes, you're really into cars. But thanks again, guys. There are links to Instagram and Patreon in the description. What's your data plan? I'm with Freedom Mobile. I have 6 gigs a month, and it's not going to be enough because this stream alone is over a gig. Please walk to the... I've already been over that way. I will be posting a walk through the Eaton Center probably tomorrow or Sunday. Oh, look at my hair. It looks stupid now. All right. Thanks, guys. I'll see you on the next one.